Alon, Wasalon, you with the nasty pass, and I'm back with another extra. Peep this out, the intro should tell you this has taken a twist, this has taken a turn into the Kemetic culture. Yes, the extras that you will be viewing right now will be of the Kemetic culture, the ancient Egyptian culture, will come from the African culture. There's some things in my Stolen Legacy reading that really stands out. We talking, it's a lot of fruit in this. And I want to touch down in this extra about the neophytes. And a neophyte, is a pastor. You get what I'm saying? It's someone that a priest, someone that understands the scriptures, someone that goes on to have a congregation, a following that understands the message from our demiurge that is being shared to the congregation. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I haven't talked in a circle or said it in a way that you don't get. You got what I'm saying? I hope you really get it. But we're going to look up the word neophyte. And a person who is new to a subject, skill, or belief. Now we're going to get into neophyte definition. A person who is new to a subject, skill, or belief. 4-day cooking classes are offered to neophytes and experts. Now, dissimilar, a new convert to a religion, a novice in a religious order, or a newly ordained priest. You understand me? You get it? You get all these meanings they give you at a neophyte. And the particular part that we're getting into, we're talking to you priests. Because somewhere along the way you have lost your way. A lot of you have lost your way. And to be honest with you, I'm going to take it deep because like I said, all of us have a testimony. All of us are able to minister. You get me? All of us are able to minister. So we all are messengers of whom we pray to because we all have a life that we're walking through of trials and tribulations, struggles, happiness. You get what I'm saying? We all have that going on in our life. We all have a message. We all have an understanding. So I'm going to break this down to a more larger form and take it just not on priests, but I'm going to take it on mankind. You feel what I'm saying? There's some things in the 10 fetters I struggle with. There's some things in the 10 fetters I struggle with. There's one mainly I struggle with, and we're really going to get into that one. You got what I'm saying when we get to it. But today's extra is going to be on controlling your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Controlling his thoughts. Now, I don't know if you caught that particular reading. I don't know if you even understood that particular reading when I spoke to you and I said, you know what I mean? It's a sin to think evil. You get what I'm saying? It's a sin to think evil. I have to catch myself sometimes. I do. I have to catch myself sometimes because I sit there and I think about killing people. I sit there sometimes, I think about doing the most devilish acts, and I have to cut it off. I have to realize, you know what I mean, you're sinning. That is what you're doing, you're sinning. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper. There are some people that sit around and think about how they're gonna um how to put this, how to say this, because you know I look at a lot of movies. You understand what I'm saying? I look at a lot of movies. But there are people that sit around and think about how they're gonna take your woman from you. You get what I'm saying? How they're gonna sit there and let me say this to you. You know, a step by step um 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 works of actions to make this possible. You get what I'm saying? So when I tell you I learned whatever comes into my head, I put it out to the public. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever thoughts come in my head, I got to get it out my head because then I'm going to act on it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to act on it. So I have to relieve it from out of my head because it comes from anywhere. And that's why I said to my, you know, I wrote a post and I said to my cousin, you know, his name Alfred Lamont Williams. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite. That's my favorite oldest son. You know, he used to do some terrible things to me when I was a child. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, a teenager in high school, you know, cheating on women. You got what I'm saying? Just living a lifestyle in these streets. You got what I'm saying? And like I told that man, you know what I mean? This woman that I found attractive. You got what I'm saying? I made a post about it. It wasn't the first time. I made a post about it and I told this man straight up, I'm going to do you the same way you did me. You understand? If I see you with her, I don't even care if you're married with her. If I see you with her, I'm going to holler in front of your face. You understand what I'm saying? As far as I'm going to take it as far as she allowed me to take it. I don't care if he speak up. I really don't. I'm going to show him that what you done to me long time ago, this is what I'm going to do to you. So your best bet, even if I'm wrong with her being his wife, her being his woman, and it's not her and it's somebody else, look, tell your woman speak up. You give me Alfred Lamont Williams. If you're looking at this, if you're viewing this, you better get your woman to speak up. You get it? Or you better get your apologies together whenever we see each other face to face. You know how I feel about you. You get me? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. But what I'm going to do is not be a hypocrite and explain to you the 10 fetters that we are to follow. These are like the 10 commandments. You get what I'm saying? I have a message. I have a point I'm going to prove to everyone that has ever hurt me in my life. You get me? There are things that came about because of his actions that probably wouldn't have never came about if he wasn't the way he was. So once again, this was another, how to put it, this was another test upon me placed in my home, in my life, from a family member. And then the world asks why I don't deal with these people. Then the world asks what is wrong with me. Then the world asks why you don't let things go. Because see, there's something that came out of me that may not have came out of me if he wasn't there. If he didn't see the things that I was doing. If he wasn't someone that run back and open their mouth and talk about things. You understand what I'm saying? And the only explanation he could give me, I liked her. That's the only explanation. I liked her. So if you didn't like her, you wouldn't have never told her the things you told her, right? Cool. Kudos. I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? Keep your business to yourself. Start looking around at who's around you before you make any actions or before you speak. Because see, everyone's not for you. You will find out in your travels, your mother's not. Sometimes your mother not even in your corner. Your mother is against you. Your dad against you. Your brother is against you. You understand? You get what I'm saying? There are things that people provoke, and yes, it's a test. Yes, they're not responsible for your actions, but don't they add the fuel to that fire? I rest my case. And I say this to you once again, you got what I'm saying? Let's continue to work on our virtues. This particular virtue that we're talking about is control your thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Control them. Figure out how to move on from any evil thinking. You get what I'm saying? Shut it down. Move on. Cut it off. There are some things that I have proved. You understand what I'm saying? I have proved. You get what I'm saying? I shut it down in a minute. Let me move on from that before I pull myself back into that. You get it? You understand it? Look, you've been with the nasty past, and this has been another extra. I'm out, and I love you.